Saturday morning. We're out in the Parque Cofradia doing literature distribution. It was over 20 in the group that came out. Over there is Maranatha Rosie, but we've gone up and down this street here. And if people looking at this video look carefully at the man up on the roof, there were two guys down below that were working. I gave them the Grosianta booklet, and the man up on the top, he won the one, so he was calling down to me, and I was across the street. And he indicated he wanted one, so I came over and gave one to one of the guys that was working there, and they'll pass it on to him. There was some vehicles going by and a moto taxi and carro. The drivers, they put their hand out, they wanted it also. So we've been able to give out quite a bit of literature already. We'll see how the Lord's going to work in all of this. We've been standing on this street corner, Maranatha Rosie and I. Vehicles have been going by, moto taxis, carro, and we've been able to give out a lot of literature. I started out with somewhere between 50 to 55 Grasiento, Greasy the Robber, and all of those are gone. Rosie's been giving out tracts. Some people look at us like, I'm not sure what you're giving out, but that's what I want. This is a very busy intersection. Of course, everybody in this street here, they'll be going down to what I call town center, so they can see exactly how much traffic there is. The rest of the team is somewhere. Go down towards the parquet. I could tell because some of the people walking by, they had tracts in their hands. But we've given out a lot of literature. The moto taxi stops, they got some people in it, passengers. Rosie, on her side, she's been giving out tracts to those people. Different drivers, different vehicles I've been able to approach and offer gospel literature. So far, everything we've given out has been accepted. We're still out here on the street corner giving out gospel literature. One lady in a carro went by. She had her window up. She put her window down so she could receive a tract. A moto went by, two people on it, a man driving it and a woman sitting behind him. As they were going by, I reached out with a gospel tract. She snatched it away. So we've given out a lot of literature here, just standing on this corner. Most people will stop and receive it. This man here walking by in a blue shirt, he has one of the things was these moto taxis. Some of them will just ride around the block. They'll just keep riding around, picking up passengers, dropping off passengers. So some of them we've already given literature to, but they keep coming. This lady here, I just gave a Dios te ama Toyota to. Every one of these pieces of literature is given out as seed is being sown, as gospel seed. And of course we water that seed with prayer and pray that it will germinate and the Holy Spirit will be able to do a work in the hearts of people. Maranatha Rosie just gave that driver that moto taxi literature. I noticed that some of the tracts that Maranatha Rosie has is written more for children, so when there are children, especially the younger ones accompanying an adult, she makes sure that she gives the child one of those respective tracts. I am not sure of the current temperature. Before we left the house, I had checked and it was around 88 degrees. So now it's somewhere in the 90s as we're out here distributing literature in Cofradia. In some ways it's almost comical. Some people walk by, we've had a few, maybe a half a dozen total, just totally ignore. Like, I don't know if they were Jehovah's false witness or what they were, but they were not interested. That is very rare. A couple minutes ago, I had a couple teenagers go by, and they wanted a tract and they wanted to shake hands. And then they went across the street to Hermana Rosie and got literature from her. So they were friendly, but most people are really friendly. Sometimes they'll just say gracias, thank you. And had a lady just a moment ago that I gave a gospel tract to, and she said muchas gracias. So thank you very much. Well, Hermana Rosie said it's time to go. I see Pastor Mike over there with the truck and kids on the back, so we've given out most of the literature we had. So he'll get down here somewhere and we'll try to get across the street without getting run over. That in itself can be a challenge. And we made it across the street. We're getting the vehicle and I reckon we'll go home. Earlier in this video, we were at the parquet doing literature distribution. Right now we're back at the church house, and Mike Veasey is having a music class. There'll be different instruments involved, as far as I know. I have not counted how many students are here. I was told there are about 20. On Tuesday, she has 2 segments of classes. In the morning, for the students who go to school in the afternoon, she has a morning class. And then those morning students at noontime, they will go to school. The ones that are in school get out of school, and so they'll be able to have an afternoon class. So what we have here today is the combined class, I'll say. The young lady here in the back row, that's Hermana Astrid. She's the intern from the seminary in Sabana Grande. But all the others here are students in Karen's class. That's her brother Mikey behind her. For those who do not know, Karen has been a student at Vision Baptist College in New Jersey. She's home for the summer. She completed her first semester and she's come home for the summer. Sometime in August she'll go back, start her second semester. She'll be having 7 weeks of music classes, as I have been told.
¿Qué significado comunica este estilo de música? Voy a repetirlo una vez más. ¿Qué significado comunica este estilo de música a los que lo oyen? Pregunta número 2. ¿Qué valores se pueden ver?
Offering a little bit.
¿Ya terminaron la primera pregunta?
Helping Karen.
Okay. ¿Qué significado comunica este estilo de música a los que lo oyen?
If I counted correctly, I counted 23 students.
Que lo oyen. Levanten la mano si ya terminó de escribir. ¿Okay? Bien, vamos a pasar a la segunda pregunta. ¿Qué valores ¿Qué valores?
Un compás, ¿verdad? Ese es el compás. Ahora, dentro de cada compás va a haber lo que se llama 4 pulsos. En este caso lo tenemos 4 cuartos. ¿Qué es un pulso? Usted escucha su corazón, ¿verdad? Así, ¿verdad? Entonces, eso es un pulso. Cuando yo digo 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Cuántos pulsos habían? Porque se escucha 4 veces eso. Pum, pum. Así, eso es el pulso. Entonces, en este caso, ¿cuántos en cada compás van a ver? 4, ¿ok? Por ahorita solo vamos a ver este primeramente. Entonces, ahora, ¿cuánto vale? 4. Siguiente va a ser todo juntito. 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Ven? Sí. ¿Ven? Porque todos están juntitos. Y ahora, ¿esto cuánto vale? 1. Pulso, ¿verdad? Entonces solo va a ser 1. Y aquí, ¿este vale? 1. Siguiente va a ser 2, ¿verdad? Y esta, ¿cuánto vale? 2. Siguiente va a ser 3. Y también el cuadriculito, ¿verdad? Ahí. ¿Ok? Ahora contemos otra vez. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y ahí tenemos la pelota. ¿Cuánto vale? 4. Siguiente va a ser todo juntito. 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Ven? Sí. ¿Ven? Porque todos están juntitos. Y ahora, ¿esto cuánto vale? 1. Pulso, ¿verdad? Entonces solo va a ser 1. Y aquí, ¿este vale? 1. Siguiente va a ser 2, ¿verdad? Y esta, ¿cuánto vale? 2. Siguiente va a ser 3. Y también el cuadriculito, ¿verdad? Ahí. ¿Ok? Ahora contemos otra vez. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
¿Se llama? Ah, sí. ¿Cómo se llama estos espacios entre cosas de metal? Gracias.
In the music
¿Cómo se llama eso?
class that's taking place, they have separated now for different instruments. So you can see Mike is giving instruction to the boys that he has.
Esa cosita de acá, ¿cómo se llama? Se... Ah, se queda sentido, no vale.
So I'll move up front and see what's happening there. And we'll see some on the piano. There will be some instruction on a keyboard. Rosie will be helping here on the piano, as you can tell. go out there and take a look and see how Hermano Mikey's doing with his boys and the guitars.
Ahora, suelta eso, ¿cuál es eso? No, es lo mismo, está diferente, ahora. Ahora, ¿son igual? No, son todos diferentes. Ok, entonces hay que meter, ¿cómo? Memoricen ese patrón. Tono, tono, semitono, tono, tono, semitono, ¿ok? Y memorícenlo. Memoricen eso, memoricen eso.
Ay, 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 cipote.
That was a
2000 bolas son.
teen activity after the musical classes. The younger kids were all taken home. Then the teen activity started about 1,700 hours. So they had a devotion and some preaching inside the educational building. Inside right now there's a group of the kids playing a board game on a table, but outside in the rain they're having a good time playing football. And we'll turn around here and take a look inside at the board game. Oh, I'll pretend we do not know her.
Dos minutos.
Vino por allá que ay, gritando. Dale, hermana. Hermana, tú puedes.
We'll step back outside to the football. This young lady is Ailey.
Un minuto.
Pastor Mike's beginning to sound like he wants to go home.